Hello, welcome back to another episode of Time Capsule Spice Rack. I'm your host Jason, and today I have like a pseudo spicy challenge. Some people call it a spicy challenge. I think it's meant. It doesn't say challenge anywhere on it, but I've seen people do it like as such. I think it's more like a snack or a novelty that's spicy for people that like hot stuff, or to like maybe trick somebody, like, you open it up and try it and whatever. So it's GGB candies from giantgummybears.com. So that's what that must stand for. And this is a Gummy Ghost Pepper. So that's what it looks like. This is cherry flavored apparently, and it says insane heat. And on the back, if you read the ingredients, I'm not going to read all of them, but it's corn syrup, sugar, water, gelatin, ghost pepper powder. So it actually has something of ghost pepper in it, fairly high up on the list. So I'm kind of curious to see how spicy this is. I'm trying to eat all of it, obviously. It says tear into some outrageously awesome gummy candy. So open that up, and hopefully the flap will let me get it open if I can get my fingers to work. Smell cherry. Smell some underlying heat. It smells more like almost like cinnamon, but it says ghost pepper powder in it, so it looks like so. Pretty big, flat on the back side, mouth watering. It's really oily. I guess we'll dig in. I put it in the fridge. I figured it'd be hopefully it's not too hard. I have fairly good teeth for how old I am, so we'll see if it doesn't yank my teeth out. Oh well, pretty cool. Oh yeah. The more I chew it, the more heat. This is kind of like a pretty spicy gummy. Definitely pretty warm. And you have to chew it a lot, so the heat gets everywhere. There's definitely ghost pepper in that. It's not quite so spicy. It's hot. It's not like that challenge level heat to where it makes you want to gag, but it's pretty darn close.
Is it hotter than a coffee chip?
It sounds like it's frozen.
It was in the fridge.
It's crunchy.
It's hot. I'm not used to eating hot stuff lately. This is definitely not like a mainstream spicy thing. It's hotter than that. It'd be like a intro level challenge for sure. I think my eyes are starting to water a little bit. It's pretty hot. It's getting warmer the more I eat. Because you have to get it all over your mouth. Get in the back of the throat now, even though it's ghost pepper. Little saliva. It's a pretty intense mouth warmth or burn. It's not as hot as like the Psycho Bears, like either one of those, or like the little Nitro, but it's pretty darn hot. And the more I eat, the more like the saliva is getting warmer and warmer. My whole mouth's like pulsating. I got a little bit of a tear starting in my right eye. Nose is not running, but loosening up. It's mostly mouth heat. And a little bit of the saliva in the back of the throat. And actually, when I stop chewing, the heat level comes up. Maybe putting it in the fridge wasn't a good idea. Pretty chewy. Yeah, that last little bit, definitely my eyes are starting to water. My nose wants to run, it's not. But man, my mouth, it's hot. It's like a very high mouth burn right now. And you can tell like the pepper powder, it gets everywhere because it's like powder, so it's like little grains. It's like actually the back of the throat. Normally ghost pepper doesn't really attack the back of the throat, but since this was so, you had to chew it so much and there's so much juice in it that it just kind of kept going down as I was chewing it, the saliva. This is, I would consider, honestly, I would consider this a challenge because of how long you have to chew it. The heat does build. The ghost pepper is pretty high up on the list. I mean, I can't, honestly, even when I was eating hot stuff, when my tolerance was higher, I couldn't see eating this as a snack. Because to me, it's too hot to be an enjoyable spicy snack. So it's at that level. It's like a low level, challenge level, but it's too high to be a decent snack for a chili head, unless you're like, you know, crazy tolerance and you like to punish your taste buds with something. And the cherry flavor is decent. It's a definitely artificial tasting. It says natural and artificial, but it's very artificial, and you don't really get the pepper flavor in it like the ghost pepper, which is good because, you know, it tastes like a pepper. And some people like the flavor ghost pepper. There's some peppers that taste okay to me that I like and certain things, but I usually like them mixed with stuff. So yeah, this is definitely still heat. I don't know, it's been at least a minute since I stopped eating it, and it's still pulsating along the sides of the tongue, back of the mouth, like back of the tongue, like almost like when you swallow. Nose wants to run, as you can hear, but it's not. Eyes are watering, but they're not tearing 100%. But yeah, definitely, if you know, are a glutton for punishment like myself, and you like to challenge yourself, and it's nothing too major, you know, you can try to find one of these. And what's funny is we actually got this at a strange place. Well, my wife found it because I was elsewhere. It was at like this chocolate shop in Maumee, Ohio. The little chocolate shop had this stuff in it. And it has something else that I'm going to be doing on my next video. So I had some novelty items besides, like, you know, chocolate covered strawberries that they do there, and Buckeyes, you know, the candies. But they had all that stuff there, and yeah. So I was kind of surprised that they had this in there. And it makes me wonder, I know she said she saw the jalapeno one there, but that wouldn't really be much of a challenge. I could see that one being more of a, like, snack, maybe. Yeah, I could be wrong. But I know I've seen people do a Reaper one, but on the package, they show different peppers on here. It looks like it's like cut off. It says like chocolate habanero. My nose is actually starting to run now. Like this long into it, like starting to barely run. But it shows like chocolate habanero, which I've never seen one of those. Pepper burp. It shows Trinidad Scorpion on here, and I've never seen anybody do one of them either. And it says red something that's really cut off. I don't know what that would be, because it, you know, red jalapeno maybe. But it has a whole list of all these peppers, but I think they only have the 3 of these out there that I've seen. I would have to go to their website, but it's like giantgummybears.com to see. The heat's starting to finally come down. And it's, you know, it didn't give me an endorphin rush per se, but while I was eating it a little bit, I felt a little bit like, not tingly, but like shaky. Like, do I want to keep doing this? Like, is it going to get bad? You know, like when right before you hit that endorphin rush, it's like your body starts to kind of like shake a little bit, and you're like, do I want to keep doing this? It got to that point, but it never gave me the endorphin rush. It was like, because my body's not used to eating spicy stuff, especially stuff that takes that long to get down. So it's kind of like, do you want to keep doing this? You know, am I going to have to give you like a little endorphin rush so you can get through it? It's like when I used to do this stuff all the time. But, yeah. I think I've been on here long enough. I don't think anything is going to change any symptoms, whatever. It's not really a true challenge. There's no afterburn. So I just wanted to let you guys know if it, like, you know, spiked or whatever, it didn't have to come back on camera, like for heat level. But yeah, this tongue's still burning, definitely mild now. Like I said, nose started to drip a little bit. Eyes are fine now. But overall, pretty impressive for what it is. And this only, I mean, it might be cheaper on their website, but it's only $3.95. Not too bad to try, you know, give something a shot, you know, just give it a shot, try it. Not too bad. But that's all I got for this one. Let me know if you've had these, any of the flavors, if you've had all of them, what's your favorite one out of all of them. If you don't like them at all, whatever you want to comment, and I'll get back to you. Until next time, have a good night, and take care.